I know some of you are wondering, hey, where's the next video? Well, I'm working on it. I actually got a retro rant that I'm going to do maybe next week, or the review of Fox and Forest will come up next week. I haven't decided, but there will be a video next week, guaranteed. But until then, I have an unboxing to do. I just acquired two pretty rare Speed Racer cars that I'm going to open today. But before I do that, I want to say that ever since I was a kid in middle school, I was into Speed Racer. My dad got me into it because he was into it when he was a kid. And I know Adult Swim at one time, well, not Adult Swim, but Cartoon Network at the time, at late at night, they were showing the old 1960s episodes. And I watched those and I liked them. But before I unbox the cars that I got today, I want to show you some of the Mach 5s that I have that I've collected over the years. I've got, well, three of them. I got this small. This was, I think, the first one that I bought. It came with a small Speed Racer figure. It's made by Asylum, and it's probably one of the more show accurate looking ones. Although the tires and wheels are crappy. The little thing on the inside, the little silver part, is actually quite rusted, so it doesn't even turn any. They barely turn. I can get the back, the front. The one thing I don't like about this is the M is too small. And years ago, you could see there's a little ding here. That's because it rolled off of a shelf onto a floor, and it just got damaged. And one thing about a lot of the Speed Racer cars is, and I don't know why, they never do the lights. They never paint the lights, especially the Johnny Lightning ones. I had a whole bunch of the Johnny Lightning ones, and those were absolute garbage. But the lights were never painted, and I don't know why. Okay. The next one I got is from the 2008 movie. Now you may be going where's the M? Where's the 5? Why aren't the rims painted? That's because, well, Hot Wheels did not do that good of a job with painting. The paint just completely rubbed off on it. This one they actually did do paint on the for the lights here, but they were silver, so you probably wouldn't even be able to see it on the car anyway. This was probably, if the Mach 5 was a real car, is how they would have done it. I actually liked the 2008 Speed Racer movie, even though I know a lot of people hated it. But I think for what they did, it was actually a pretty good one. All right, now we have this one, which is actually one of my favorites and probably the most show accurate one from the 60s. This is actually by Jada. They did a shooting star one as well, but I can never find that. And the one thing I like about this one is they actually have they painted the lights on. It's finally someone painted the lights onto them. And the nose part here is more rounded. The Art Asylum one, it actually flattens out, so it looks kind of weird when you look at it. And this one is the most show accurate that I like. It doesn't have that little indent here, nor does it have the little slide part here. But you know what? I'll take it. And it's also the heaviest one out of all of them. And of course, the wheels aren't even accurate to the show, but I think this is the best quality one that they got. All right. Now, these are the ones that I just got today. This is the Racer X's Shooting Star from the 1997 Speed Racer reboot that came out in Japan. Now, we did get it in America, and it was actually aired only 13 episodes. It was on Nickelodeon Slam. It got pulled off due to the Speed Racer Enterprises. What they sued Deke, the dubbing company. I don't know why. I don't know the whole part of the lawsuit. And the reason why I want to unbox this one is that there's stickers under here. You can see that they got this weird sticker thing. And so apparently, I've seen pictures of these where they got more detail on them, but it's the stickers. So I know a lot of people are probably going to cringe that I do this, so I'll take this off camera. Alright. Here is Racer X's Shooting Star from Speed Racer X, also known as Speed Racer Y2K, and Speed Racer X or Speed Racer Y2K. Yeah, that's what it was. Or the 1997, 2000, whichever you want to call it. In Japan, it was called Mach Go Go Go, which I think was also the name of the original series. One thing I also noticed is the wheels are tiny. They are very small little wheels. And as you can see, little sticker map tells you where everything is supposed to go. And now finally, the coup de grace. The Mach 5 from that series. And this series was actually my favorite. I actually like this one the best. Even though we only got 13 episodes, I think the episode that aired, the last one, which was our 13th, was about Japan's, I think, the 17th. That we actually skipped a bunch of episodes. But ever since I saw this Mach 5, this version, I fell in love. This was like, I want this car. This is what I would drive for the rest of my life. I love this version of the Mach 5. And now, I'm going to open it. And there's actually a silver version of this. There's the, as you saw, the Shooting Star, and then there's this Mach 5, and then there's a silver one. I heard that there's actually a black one, but I've never seen it. Like I said, these are rare. They were only made in 1997, I believe, to coincide with the series. And apparently the series was really, after the 22nd episode, they went to more sci-fi, where the Mach 5 became essentially the DeLorean from from Back to the Future, because then it went in, like, if the Mach 5 hit 555 kilometers an hour, it would travel through space and time. It would enter something called the miracle shot. And you know what? I'm going to be honest, I'm glad that we didn't get that, because that sounds absolutely stupid. Alright, here is the Mach 5. My favorite version of the Mach 5. This is like the sexiest looking car I've ever seen in my life. I would, like I said, I want an actual real version of this Mach 5. And there is a real version of it too. I've seen it. There's a video of it on YouTube where someone was actually driving it, and I've seen a couple pictures of it. But what I also like is they actually painted the underside here, because the bottom half of it is this bluish black. So that's my favorite Mach 5 from Japan that I just got today. And I am absolutely in love with it. And here is my entire Speed Racer car collection. And as the song goes, go Speed Racer, go.